Lamar sucks. Joe Flacco would have never lost the ball or thrown that pick. And the Giants was cheating too, by the way, okay?
What the hell is even that?
Daddy, chill.
Ready when you are, bud. Cheers. All right. Week 6 is in the books.
Week 6 is in the books.
Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, no third person sidetracks here.
Well,
Great sidetracks.
fun.
No, it
Yeah,
was awesome.
great.
It was
Yeah.
awesome. There's no structure.
It's a whole different
yeah.
way to do it.
Yeah.
So we barely have it down the way we do it now.
Yeah, we're like the last 2 weeks we're finally getting the tempo down.
Uh-huh.
Then we added a third person in.
And all we did was talk football, which is great, which is what we like
perfect,
to do.
yeah.
So, yeah, man. So week 6 was a lot of storytelling, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I want to say 2 teams that are 5-1
Okay.
that are both in New York.
Oh, shit. Wait. The Jets aren't 5-1, are they?
No, but the Giants are.
Okay. Yeah. One.
And the Bills are.
Oh, that's right. Fuck. Yeah. Why am I not thinking that?
So are the Giants as good as the Bills?
Oh no.
Same
No.
record.
I know,
So,
right?
okay, but here's the thing: is if you go in week 10,
Uh-huh.
they're 7-3, both of them.
Dude, and they very well can be.
You know what I'm saying?
The Giants have a really, really
if they're
okay
both
schedule.
right now. It's like okay, they're not as good as each other because it's still only 6 games that we've seen.
Right.
4 games away.
Mm-hmm.
I've looked at the Giants' schedule. It's nothing hard.
Dude, they could realistically go into week 10 with 2 losses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. They can. So,
Dude. So,
Giants.
who played on the Thursday night game? That was a shitty game. That was the Commanders and Bears.
Commanders and Bears.
All right. Do we have anything to take away out of that game? Carson Wentz is hurt. He's probably gonna have lost his job.
Brian Robinson.
Oh, he's back in.
He's
and
back. He's back. He's
the
a
man.
monster.
Yeah.
I dropped him. I picked him up because I was like, he's gonna be good. Didn't even think about the grace period that they were gonna give him because they just got shot.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, they're not gonna use him, and dropped him. And then next week, fucking great.
He's available.
Stupid, bro.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I just
But that's what we
checked
do
it.
with the Dumb Dude podcast.
Yeah. We go against our advice.
Yeah.
We say it. This is the way I do it. If I say something, then I'm dumb, right? I'm not gonna go with it because I said it.
100%. But it's funny because I said it. I planned it. It was like 3-4 weeks. I knew I was gonna get this guy, and then for some reason I only gave him a chance for 1 week.
Right. And then he just got shot
it's like
months ago.
yeah.
It's like, why didn't he get the ball all game? Mm-hmm. But another person who I had and literally just dropped, Antonio Gibson, he's not going to be the man no more.
No, he's secondary.
Yeah. So
He's secondary.
I think he's out.
I do want to bring this up since my team didn't play.
Uh-huh.
I want to say something. If you were just think of any team, if you went through the first 5 weeks and you scored 19 points, you scored 23 points, you scored 22 points, 23 points, and 29 points. How many times? That's an average of 23 and a half points. How many times do you think you should win?
I mean, dude, at least
3?
yeah. If you're going, I'm saying, how many of those were over 22?
What do you mean?
How many of those were over 22?
There was only one that was under 22.
So yeah, you should be 4-1 right there, right?
You would think.
Yeah.
Instead, we're 1-4.
Oh my goodness.
And everyone wants to say Derek Carr isn't doing his job. He's putting points up, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, even if he doesn't, look, if your quarterback throws 30 times a game and you're getting down the field, then he's doing his job.
Yep.
I don't care if he has 0 touchdowns in 5 games, but he's throwing 30 times and it's not 25 incompletions. He's doing his job.
That's very true.
So our defense needs to figure it out. And this is nothing new to me, but it's like something I can finally say with some proof here.
Yeah, I mean, you're scoring points. It's the defense that's not doing its job.
It's like the Lions, you know?
Oh, yeah, that scoring differential. So, a quick stat about the Lions. Even though they have the bye week, they still have given up the most points.
No,
Yeah.
dude, with the bye week?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, let's get into this, man. Games of week 6. 49ers Falcons. Who expected the Falcons to win this?
Not me. Now, yeah, so the Falcons beat the 49ers. Does that make the Bucks better than the 49ers?
You guys beat the Falcons?
Yeah. The week right before this.
Did you guys lose to the 49ers?
We haven't played them.
Yeah, I'd say you're better than the 49ers.
Yeah, but
I'd
then the
say.
49ers beat the shit out of the Rams.
Yeah.
So
That's where
wishy-washy.
transitive starts getting. But I'm not gonna lie, I did expect the Falcons to beat the Niners,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't expect that score.
No.
I definitely expected it to be like a touchdown on both sides,
Right.
and then the Falcons have like 3 field goals, and the Niners have like 2. You know, so that's what I was expecting.
Yeah, exactly. So, Debo, I had Debo. He
How
did
did he
okay. 9 points. Jimmy Garoppolo, 23 points.
Did you have Jimmy G?
I didn't have him in.
Oh,
I had,
you just looked
yeah,
at. Okay. Wait,
yeah.
but you have him on your team.
Yeah, he's my
I
backup.
don't fucking trust that guy.
Yeah, I know. This is my second
trust that
spell
guy.
with him this season. I've already dropped him and picked him up.
That's how I feel about Melvin Gordon, but I'll get to that.
Right? Oh, yeah, that yesterday game. Oh, no.
Oh man,
Marcus Mariota, he performed pretty well.
did he? I thought he only threw like 12 times.
Yeah, but he ran. He scored 2 touchdowns.
Oh yeah, he did run.
Yeah.
Can you believe people wanted to put like Carr on the bench for Mariota?
Yeah, that's true. But he's run dependent.
He's 100%
Basically,
run dependent.
If he has to throw over 15 times, they lose.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's easily 2 picks in there. Yeah, dude. Not much to say about this game. It was. I didn't watch it too much.
Yeah, I was watching on. So Mariota scored 29 points. So he's also available.
That's really good.
And he's tracking better. Against Tampa Bay, he scored 21 and 29. So he's
So he's on the uptake.
yeah, and he's available. So if anybody needs a quarterback,
I
he's
might pick him up.
right. So and their next games are at Cincinnati. That's wishy-washy. Who knows?
Yeah,
Carolina and the Chargers. Those are defenses you can score on.
I would if I was someone that would pick him up.
Yeah, if you
which
need him in the next 3
100%
weeks.
in.
Yeah.
But if I pick him up this week, I probably won't put him in, and then he won't score, and then I'll drop him. And
Yeah.
I'll be like that was a fucking.
Isn't that the way it goes?
This is a wasteless point of the waiver wire.
Yeah. But the Falcons are
There's something.
they got a run game.
There's something.
Who's their running back? Do we know who their running back is?
Cordero Patterson, who's
Oh,
on
and
IR.
So who's running the ball now?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, anyways, that's pretty much all we need to spend on that.
Yeah,
it's like
that's been enough,
there was no studs in that game really.
No, I mean their studs are all out right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Bucks Steelers. How do you
Okay,
feel
so-
about that? How
Well,
do
let
you
me
feel
just say-
about that score?
All right. Well, starting out, waking up on Sunday, I already was not happy as a sports fan.
Dodgers.
I don't know if I want to be a fucking sports fan anymore. I put too much of my own happiness at stake by cheering for people that I can't even have help. Like,
Yeah, you can't help them or anything.
and I put so much of my life and my just care so much. And why? I shouldn't.
I mean, I'm the same way. I mean, I'm 4-1 as a Raiders fan.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We went into a bye week with a loss. I've just had 2 weeks of fucking depression, and I don't understand. This is the moment where I was like, why does losing put me in a bad mood?
It does.
Why?
It does.
And why do them winning put me in a good? Why does it change my mood? I'm not on the team. They're
Dude.
not paying me. All I do is give them my money through merchandise
Yeah.
and my fucking time and sanity. When I could just be like, I don't watch sports, like probably a good 30% of the people out, and then probably be like a lot better in my life.
Right, you would think so, or would you just find something else?
Probably like cocaine or something.
I mean, you could be happy and sad off of cocaine for sure.
And that one
yeah,
actually
like-
affects you. That's like chemically affects
Yeah.
you. It'd be pretty good.
So I put all this. The Dodgers had the 4th best record of all time, and we muster up one measly win, and we just
And it wasn't even.
have
It was
our-
an ugly win
yeah,
too, dude.
exactly. We have our fucking hearts ripped out. So I wake up and I'm like, okay, at least the Bucks could get a win. You know, the Steelers are just not doing good. We got to feast on them. We come out.
This was supposed to be a get-right
First
game.
quarter, yeah, that's what I said last week. First quarter,
get-right game.
it's 10-0. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I just hate being a sports fan is what I got to say. That's all I can say. Because at the end, every year, only one team leaves happy, right? And more often than not, with a fucking gambit of 30 teams, it's not going to be your team.
Right.
So I have all this stock, and especially the high hopes of the Bucks. To now, I had the back of my mind Super Bowl aspirations because we've been there.
Right.
We did it. They
and you were just
surprised
2
me that
years
first
ago.
year. Yeah.
First year.
Yeah. I did not expect it that year. I doubted it the
You
whole
expected
time.
it last year.
Last year we wanted it, and the way we went out, I felt good. I explained that to you on the podcast.
Yeah, because you had that
7-point comeback. Yeah, 24-point comeback.
24, yeah, I was going to say.
And that felt good. But now, like, we're rolling.
Yeah.
Or we should have been rolling. Tom Brady comes back.
It's a divorce, dude.
It's Tom Brady trying to have a life.
Yeah. 100%.
But Tom Brady only knows how to be a football player. He doesn't. He balances one thing at a time.
And that's
right
a
now it's
football on
not
his
football.
finger.
Yeah. And right now it's not football. Yeah. So this game hurt. This game hurt a lot because it's a game we should have won.
100%.
You play this game 10 times, 9 we win, and it just happens in this universe we played that 10th one.
Yeah.
So we lost. There was no standouts for anybody in this as far as fantasy goes. Kenny Pickett got hurt,
Yeah,
so
Kenny
nobody
Pickett.
expected Trubisky to come in and
Yeah.
throw 2 touchdowns.
He did. He played.
Yeah,
He played against.
He
your
played.
team.
You know what happened? He played exactly the way I called him in the beginning of the season, but he only did it against me.
I agree.
Bro,
with that.
I was talking good about you. I was hyping you. Why you
Come around
gotta
and
do that to
stab you
me?
in the back, dog. Yeah, I feel that. I already talked about Commanders and Bears. I'm gonna stop your sorrow here. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah,
'Cause it's making me sad.
yeah.
Already talked about the Commanders and Bears. That's snooze fest. Thursday games need to stop. What in the hell? Well, can you still hear me on yours?
Yeah.
All right.
We're
Well,
good.
I lost my headphones. Whatever. Weird. Patriots Browns. Patriots 38. Browns 15. Did you expect Browns to just lay down and take it?
I don't know. Turn him off. Yeah, I'll just edit this out. Just turn them off.
It's
We're
fine.
good.
No, you can edit it out because there's video.
Oh shit, that's right. No editing. Yeah.
No editing,
Oh.
dog. Yeah, so they
Cool.
just get to see us look at each other in silence and
Yeah,
like,
just like what's going on. Yeah. Well, fuck. I don't know why I'm taking notes.
yeah, dude.
Um,
Yeah, dude. Patriots 38, Browns 15. I expected this to be a lot better game than that. I expected the Browns to win first of all.
yeah.
So, but Bailey Zappi,
Bailey Zappi is
Bailey
that dude.
Zappi is something else, man.
Dude, Bailey Zappi is that dude.
Is he even throwing it like that? I
Yeah.
don't watch. I haven't watched any
So
of
he's
the
making
games
the
he's
right
in.
reads. So I was watching. Back to my sorrows. I was hurting so much that once I got out to 10-0, I literally just put the red zone on instead of just watching my game.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst. I've been there. I
just knew it.
That's usually what I do with Chiefs games.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I do that with Chiefs games till we get about to the second quarter, and then the second quarter happens, and I look at the score,
And they start.
and I'm like, we're
Being
still
Chiefs.
even, or we're beating them, and I'm like, or we're only a touchdown and a half away. I'm like, game.
Yeah.
You know, like, for sure, dude. I thought we'd be
got
blown out
this.
by now. I thought we'd be blown out by now for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so they were cutting to it.
shit,
Bailey
dude.
Zappi was making some throws, dude.
Dude, he had 309 yards in that game.
Yeah, dude. He's making the right reads. He's throwing
0
on
interceptions,
time.
2 touchdowns.
Dude. He's got that
118,
magic.
118
Yeah.
rate. That's better than Rodgers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
better
Like
than
he's the man.
What?
And then the rushing attack, Richardson or Ramon
Rashid
Ramon
Shaheed?
Stevenson. Yeah, no, his name is Ramon Stevenson. Now he's a stud. They
Yeah.
always find these late round running backs that turn into studs.
And I mean, these late round QBs that turn into studs too, apparently.
Apparently,
Because Zappy is on it, bro.
I
He's got
don't
the
think
best
he's not
name
the
out
dude.
there.
I mean, I don't think he's not.
I think he might be the dude.
He might be, dude.
He might be the dude.
So
I think the Browns what their mistake is, because I just watched some stats, is that they decide like randomly that they can stop running the ball.
Yeah.
They think that they could just stop that, and I'm like, that's your biggest strength. For some reason, I feel like whoever their head coach is, I can't think of his name because they just changed it.
Stefanski. He was offensive coordinator for the Vikings.
Yeah. Stefanski, I think he gets like to the 200-yard mark in rushing, and he's like, we're rushing too much.
Right.
We gotta stop rushing. We're rushing too much. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Like, dog, if you can rush like 600 yards in a game,
do it.
Fuck, do it.
Yeah.
Fuck, do it,
Because
dog.
rushing does two things.
Eats up clock.
Eats up the clock and keeps the ball in your hands. Mm-hmm. And how do you win the game? That exact way. That's the recipe.
Way, yep.
They ran the ball 4 times in the second half, the Browns.
Yep.
They have...
You got stats on the first half?
No.
Oh.
But I
wonder what the first half stats were.
I know that they were
because they were running it in the first half.
Yeah, they were running it down
and then
the
they
throat.
like stopped
and they
running
switched it up.
And they were like, Brissett, we're gonna see if you want to stay quarterback, which he's not. He's not gonna stay quarterback. You know why? Because the person that gets paid more plays more.
That's it.
And this is in a couple games, but I'll explain in a bit why that makes sense.
It does. It completely does. I mean, that's why you pay them. You pay your star to be a star.
Pay them more. Yeah. I wonder, is anyone should people start picking up Bailey Zappi as a quarterback?
See, that's what I was thinking. I mean, if
2 touchdowns, 300 yards. That's 15 points. Based off of how our league goes, that's 15 points just in yards. Mm-hmm. Plus another 12. That's high 20s, right?
Yep.
No, that's 30s. That's 32.
So next week would be a good week. This week coming up, they're playing Chicago.
27. Wow, I fucked up on that.
So all right. So I just pulled up. Never mind. This is Ramondre.
27 points though in fantasy. I mean, that's a good quarterback.
I'd say so.
That's a good quarterback.
If you're hovering around 30, that's
week.
pretty good.
That's a good week.
Now this guy Ramondre Stevens.
Is that the running back?
The running back. At Cleveland, 21 points. Detroit, 17 points. He's on the up.
He's on the. Does anyone have him?
Yes. Team. Niners Nation.
Oh, my uncle.
Yeah. And he picked him up.
That makes
sense.
He
started him.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's a risk.
He's got 21 points out of his running back.
I feel like I don't know, dude. I just don't trust anything about the Patriots. I'll be honest. Mm-hmm. Other than their defense. I trust their defense.
Oddly enough, but they're losing games because of their defense. It's weird.
Yeah, absolutely. But I do trust their defense.
But the way I think Belichick runs his team, he needs a quarterback to not turn the ball over.
Let me get a bunch of average people and see if we can win.
Because he likes defense, right? Mm-hmm. And all he needs is a quarterback that won't turn the ball over and keep the chains moving. You don't need a star.
Yeah.
And
100%.
it's showing.
Yeah.
His defense is now doing what it's supposed to.
Yep.
Because he's got a quarterback.
Yeah, the last game against the Lions, right? They almost shut him out.
They shut him out, right? 29-0.
Full shutout?
29-3, something.
I think it was 3.
Yeah, actually we have it. So
yeah, scroll up a little bit. We have this on RIP.
29-0.
29-0. Okay, yeah.
And the Lions were the highest scoring offense in the league. So
yeah, man. I think Patriots defense is a good bet to call on, which sucks.
And if you're streaming defenses,
because normally I stream defenses, and the Patriots are going against the Bears next week, and you guys know my strategy. It's get the defense against the Bears. The Patriots already picked up, so I can't stream defenses.
Right. Well,
I'm still going to.
Speaking of a defense to stream, I mean, the Jets are available in our league.
So yeah, the Jets are available and they have a good defense. I do want to put up some thoughts here though, because there's multiple defenses that are available, and I don't understand why. I feel like everyone should just stream defenses.
That's a good play.
I think it's a great idea, unless you get a top tier defense.
And there's enough bad teams that you can really
exactly. That's what I'm saying. But unless you get a top tier defense, but even then you wouldn't put like a Bucks defense,
against the Bills or something,
like against the Bills or the Chiefs. But let me tell you some notable player matchups, right? For defenses, right? Dolphins defense against the Steelers.
I'm taking Dolphins defense.
Yeah, you're taking Dolphins defense, right? Jets defense against the Broncos. You're taking right? Mm-hmm. Easily. There's another one in here. Chiefs defense against the Niners. Not because the Chiefs defense is good, but the Niners offense isn't good.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's one more in here that
now, do the Niners play to their competition?
I don't think so. I think they just play
not great.
I think yesterday was or
they got
Sunday was
injuries
a
on their
fluke.
defense now.
I think it was a fluke, man. But who else was there? There's one more that I wanted to say. Oh, Giants defense against the Jaguars. That's a decent
That's a
defense.
good play. Yeah,
That's
and
a
the
decent
Giants. Yeah, exactly.
Giants right now,
And those are
And
available.
that's what 4 I just said
Mm-hmm.
that are open
Yeah.
and ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, streaming defenses. I understand that the whole league can't do it,
Mm-hmm.
but if you don't have a top tier defense to rely on, stream a defense, dog.
Right. You're exactly right.
I think it's the only thing you can really rely a matchup
And
on.
it would make a lot of sense to do that in our league, except for the fact that you can only hold a certain amount of running backs and a certain amount of receivers.
Yeah, right. I mean,
If you were able to hold extra, then streaming defenses would be the fucking way to go because you could have that slot open for a running back or somebody that you could put in.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that's the only downside to the streaming defenses in our league.
In our league, yeah,
Yeah.
of course. I think streaming defenses is even in our league. I think it's my way to go. I think I'm gonna keep going like this until it proves me wrong. Because as of right now, I think I've only had 1 week where I scored single digits on a defense, and even then, I think it was 6 or 8 points, which is okay. I could live with that on a defense.
So I have a note here for the Browns.
The Browns?
Also Packers, but I have the same note for the next. That's the next game.
Okay.
Browns fans and Packers fans were both booing their team at home.
Browns fans and Packers fans both
Right.
booing their team at home.
So here's the difference: Browns fans booing their team at home. Did they forget they're the fucking Browns? Your team has been bad. You had one good season.
I think they did.
Yeah, they're booing their team. They're booing their fucking team like if they expect greatness. Like
Right.
I see why the Packers fans were booing their team because
Yeah,
they're
right.
used to
Yeah.
greatness. But the Browns, like, you're the fucking Browns, dude. Like, your team sucks.
Well, that was that the Browns like 2 weeks ago, right? They were booing them.
No, they were booing them
This week?
weekend.
Who was? Oh, it was the Broncos.
Mhm.
The Broncos were
Well,
booing
that's
them.
well deserved.
I
Yeah,
don't know. That's 100% well deserved.
yeah.
But
And probably well deserved for the Browns because they stopped running the ball.
I think that's why they were probably
Mhm.
booing, because they saw just them throwing their secondary quarterback to throw like 20 times in the
Right.
second half, which doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. And yeah, that the
If
note
he
I
was
had
if he was Geno Smith and he didn't write back, then maybe. But Brissett,
he writes
Jacoby
back.
Brissett is writing back.
Yeah, that motherfucker in there writing poetry.
Yeah, dude, he's sending a letter every day, right?
Yeah, at least, right? Thank you notes, man. He
Yeah,
leaves them in on the
he's
pillow
like,
when
he's
he
like,
stays
hey man,
in the hotel room.
he's over there like, hey, can you write me back, please?
But yeah, so that was my note for the Browns is that
That's a good one.
you're the fucking Browns. You know, you're cheering for
Remember where you came from,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So the people that are cheering are probably all the bandwagon fans.
There you go,
right?
yeah.
Because I know like the people that are Browns fans from 8 years ago are like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
We're always like this. Why is it?
Exactly.
What are you guys doing?
This is what we buy tickets
This
for.
is what we do. We come here to just to get drunk, not to watch the game.
Yep.
You know. Onto the Jets and Packers.
Packers.
Jets whooped the fuck out of Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah,
bro.
I sent you this. This is my note that
Yeah,
I
you did. I remember this. Yeah, go ahead.
I called this one the Uno reverse card because the Jets are playing like the Packers should be. They're doing the exact opposite of what each other are doing. This is a clear flip flop of what should be happening in recent seasons.
Absolutely, dude. And Zach Wilson playing on the Jets, like I don't like. Look, last year, I remember writing him off.
Yeah.
This guy also.
Oh, so yeah, it was another
Zach
top
Wilson
pick that sucked.
did not write back.
Yeah.
And I knew he didn't write back when he decided to do the gritty, and it was the cleanest gritty I've ever seen coming from a white person.
And he'll fuck your mom.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. And yeah. And he's gonna be dating Giselle in 2 months.
So yeah, he's gonna fucking take his dad's mom.
But so the Jets are good now, right?
You see, I think so, man.
Isn't that a crazy thought? Here's the thing. Let me. If I say the Jets are good, deep in your heart, you're like, that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
But if I say the Commanders are good, you're like, that makes sense. That could make sense, right? Like 4 weeks from now, if I say the Commanders are good because they went on a 4-win streak, you're like, that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
But if I looked at you and I said the Redskins are good,
Right? Well, all
don't make sense no more.
Yeah. The only reason I would accept the Redskins being good is because I know Ron Rivera. He's a good coach.
Right.
Took
Okay.
to Carolina. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. They should be good. That's what getting a
Right.
good coach does.
Yeah.
But on the same lines, first time.
Redskins.
Yeah, but going back to the Jets, he's first time head coach. What the fuck is his goddamn name?
The coach's name?
Yeah.
I don't know. These Jets, dude, I don't know.
He was the defensive coordinator for the.
For San Francisco.
Yeah.
Sala?
Sala, yeah.
Sala.
Robert Sala.
Robert
Yeah.
Sala.
The dude is a defensive fucking wizard, man.
Dude is you seen his I wish I would have written him down. They had his last year's stats compared to this year's stats. And last year's there was like 3 of them that were like 20th or higher.
Uh-huh.
And there was one of them that was like 32nd in whatever it was, like defensive stops and yards and all that. Everything he has this year under 15.
Dude,
that's in an off season?
Yeah.
Yo.
So
impressive.
And he's got a stud in a running back, Brees Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Brees Hall is a stud.
That he does.
So there was a play where they were supposed to do a flea flicker.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And he said, I just saw a lane and I took it.
And he got like 40 yards off it, right?
40-yard touchdown run.
Yep.
Insane. And to be a rookie, when a coach calls a play and you're a rookie,
you do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, absolutely.
If you have the balls to just be like, I saw it and I took it.
That's usually what good players do, though. That is, because I know Hunter Renfrow did that, right? His rookie year, he was like 8 games in. This was in a podcast or an interview, and he was talking, and the coaches came to him like, hey, just kind of do what we tell you, right? And he's like doing what they told him, and he's not doing anything. Ball's not coming. He's not getting open, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna do what you tell me, but I'm gonna add my little twist
flavor,
to it.
yeah.
I'm gonna add my own little style to it and my thing, and that's when he started getting open. When he started getting noticed, ball started coming to him. And that's what he does now, I imagine.
Yeah,
is he do an inside cross? He's like, I'll do an inside cross, but I'm gonna make it look like a corner first.
Right. He does that little stutter step where he throws his knee into the ground.
Yeah,
that's a sick move. He does. I like that one.
Move, bro.
It reminds me of Julian Edelman. When he does that.
Yeah.
They get so low. Mm-hmm. It's so good. So Brees Hall's a stud.
Brees Hall's a huge stud. Also, is Rodgers? Is he on the downturn? Right. He's on the downturn.
I was gonna ask. Is it time to drop him?
Is it? Dude, I don't know, man. I don't have him. Who has him?
We got to look that up.
You go ahead and look that. I'm gonna step my spiel. I just know that Rodgers, he has to have some kind of top tier, at least top 7 wide receiver with him that he can just throw it and always look for, because he has these decent guys, Lazard and Cobb, which are good number 2s, but he's not doing anything with them.
Cobb is hurt.
Cobb is hurt. So it's just Lazard out there last week, right?
They stretched him off during the game.
Man,
so
he's
it's Lazard.
He's picking up OBJ then, right?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is averaging 18 points as a QB1.
That's not great. I mean, that's where Brady's at right now, but it's not great.
Team Con.
Conyers, that's Murder City Devils?
Yeah. Now, is he starting him?
Probably not. I mean, also though, I would imagine that's his.
No, he's got Murray.
Kyler Murray?
Yeah, that's nice. Who's starting.
You know what? I think I played him this week, didn't I?
You must have. Oh no! Sorry, Miscreants.
Miscreants,
and
right?
He did start it.
Yeah.
Who does he have a quarterback on the bench? Oh, he had Kenny Pickett. So I mean, and he's got Tua. Oh, he's got Tua on the IR. And he's got quarterback heavy, huh? He's not looking good at quarterback.
Tua in the IR makes sense though.
I mean, he is on the IR.
Tua.
Yeah.
And
when he comes back, he's instant starting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's starting. You're just waiting, and he's got weapons, so he's good to go. But yeah, dude, Aaron Rodgers without weapons.
Is it time to move on?
Is Tannehill.
Right? Yeah. That's accurate, dude. That is accurate.
That's
yeah.
He's as good as them. And then you've seen what he does. I don't know if you've watched any of the Packers game when they get down like 2 scores, 3 scores. He literally he looks for Cobb and Lazard, and that's what happened again in the Jets game. Is that they got down, and then all he looked at was Lazard,
and they knew it,
and they just doubled Lazard every time, and he couldn't get the ball to him.
Yeah, because he's only going to go to the one guy,
the one he trusts the most, right? The farther the spread is from his points, the less people he throws to.
Yeah,
which is crazy because he has AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones as checkdowns. Yeah. So just dump them down.
Right. But when you had Devontae, you could trust Devontae to get open.
Oh, yeah,
so
of course.
He's getting doubled. He's going to get
Or
the
you
ball.
could trust Devontae to get the PI call.
Yeah, something. Know? He's going to do what superstars do. Mm-hmm. He don't got a superstar no more. Mm-mm. And, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is...
supposed to be an MVP.
Yeah, he took that ayahuasca trip, and it turned his reality upside down.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
yeah, and Jags Colts.
Colts
This looks. I didn't watch this. Did you watch this game
on Red Zone.
on Red
They
Zone?
were going back and forth.
I didn't watch this. I wish I kind of would have, because 27-34 looks
was
like
an
a
exciting
good
game.
game. It looks like a good game.
Colts were down 2, 45 seconds left. Ball in their own 35.
Scored
And-
twice in the 35 seconds, right? Once?
No, down 2 points. All they needed was a field goal,
Wow.
and they got a fucking touchdown.
Good for you, Colts.
Right?
That's Matt Ryan.
That
bro.
is Matt
What?
Ryan. Yeah, he went off.
What?
Yeah. I thought
Oh,
he
you know
was-
what? I think I
Yeah.
did read a thing that he only got sacked like once that game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you stop sacking Matt Ryan.
You
He'll
give him
make-
time to throw, he's going to
Yeah.
be Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
So Matt Ryan scored 37 points, and he's available.
I'm not going to pick him up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
You
That
can't
was a
trust-
freak
you
week.
can't-
Freak
yeah,
week.
I would
Freak
call
week.
that a freak week.
Freak week.
Yeah. So
Jags Colts. Are Jags? I mean, sure they just lost. I think their record is like 3-2,
I think the Jags are actually 2-3. Or
2-3.
Yeah. Maybe 2-4.
Bring up good old.
So as we go on that, so out of the early games, we had Matt Ryan scored 37 points. He's available. Mariota scored 29 points. He's available. Jets defense scored 21 points. Available. Brendan Ayuk, 49ers, 20 points. Available. Kenyon Drake. I know you know about Kenyon Drake.
I know about Kenyon Drake.
He has 1, 2, 3 weeks every year where he's like, oh shit.
About 3 or 4.
Yeah. He's like the old McFadden.
Again, it's those weeks are random. They're freak weeks.
Mm-hmm. And Hunter Henry for the Patriots, 12 points at tight end. So they're starting to use their tight
Yeah,
end.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I might Hunter Henry.
Yeah, right.
check
Was
that guy
the
out.
last time you heard that name?
Ah,
he was still on the Chargers. I
Yeah,
always
I think
thought.
so.
Yeah, he's on the Patriots now, and they're using him.
It's good. So Jaguars 2-4.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good.
Not good. Right.
Not good.
It's
But for some reason in my heart,
It's-
I want to call them good.
right. They're tough.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tough.
They're not an easy out.
Exactly.
You got to
Exactly.
play.
Exactly. Vikings 24, Dolphins 16. So this game, we all like to call the Vikings unknown,
Right.
because it's hard to say Vikings are good.
But they've only got one loss.
Yeah, they've only got one loss.
But yeah,
But-
I'm not a believer, right? I'm not buying.
But at the
in.
same time, you know who else has one loss? Is the Buffalo Bills.
Okay, all right. Let's
So are we?
let's prove our theory right here. Who has Kirk Cousins? Is he available? This is going to prove everything. Because are they good?
If
Are
Kirk
they good?
if Kirk Cousins is picked up,
Yeah.
I think he is. That would prove everything. But like
Right.
the Vikings and the Dolphins. Now I think the Dolphins. I would hate to. I want to say that if Tua comes back and they don't get like a 3-win streak,
Mm-hmm.
they're probably frauds. You know what I'm saying? If Tua comes back and they continue to lose every other game or whatever,
Yeah.
they're definitely frauds, right? If Tua comes back and they go on another win streak, because they were undefeated until they lost Tua. So in my mind, if they get Tua back, they should start
should,
becoming
right? Yeah.
undefeated again, and then I could be like, the Dolphins are undefeated with Tua. If they,
Yeah.
they start losing with Tua, I'm gonna call them frauds.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
and you know what? This actually goes to prove how good Tua really was. We talked shit about him all off season.
I'm still gonna talk shit about him.
Yeah, but I mean, he's actually. Ever since you showed me that video of him throwing with the flip
I
screen,
flipped it, and it looked like he was throwing right.
I was like, oh man, he's
and
fit
then
him
he
in there.
passed the eye test. Then
Yeah,
yeah. He
so
looks,
I'm actually.
I will
quickly
be honest.
becoming-
I think the things that Tyreek Hill has said, where he's very accurate, I do believe that now. I've watched his medium and short throws. They're very accurate.
He's
balls.
changed my mind.
I think his deep ball still fucking sucks.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got to see it. We got to see
I
it
s-
some more.
I still seen Tyreek Hill have to fucking basically run around the corner and then come back for the ball on the deep balls, or they were so short that Tyreek Hill then became covered. Because there are some balls that I watched and I was like, if Pat Mahomes throws that ball, it's Tyreek Hill's in stride.
Right?
Tua throwing that ball, he had to come back.
Yeah. So here's Kirk Cousins' game logs.
Give it to me.
25 points, 13 points, 24 points, 17 points, 27 points, 22 points.
Say the first three again.
25, 13, 24. So he's hovering around 25.
Okay. He's had those 2 bad weeks though, the 13 and the 17.
That was against Philadelphia.
Who has him?
Murder City Devils.
Murder City Devils.
And he's their backup, so he's a serviceable backup,
Yeah,
but
he's
only for
definitely-
a bye week.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
He's not
a
your
bye
QB1.
week, or if your guy gets hurt.
Yeah, so he's not a QB1, I don't think. So I think that's why I'm not buying in Minnesota yet.
Because he's not a fantasy QB1.
Right.
I get that. I understand that.
Because Juddy's a fucking star.
Yeah.
Now, if he had Pat Mahomes throwing to him, they'd be going off every week. If he had Joey B
100%.
throwing to him.
Going off.
Yeah.
Absolutely, for sure.
So they're 5-1, but
He's the perfect average quarterback though.
all right, look, they're 5-1. Their quality win. If we
They
say
have two, I think they have 2 quality wins.
Green Bay week 1,
Right.
and then Miami without Tua,
What are their other wins?
Detroit, New Orleans, and Chicago.
Detroit, New Orleans. Okay, yeah, none of those are important.
Yeah, and then Miami without Tua, they did what they were supposed to do.
How many points they put up on Miami without Tua?
That's
That's a good point.
Yeah.
24. No, that's solid though.
Because
Because the Dolphins have a good defense.
They did what they were supposed to do.
The Dolphins have
Yeah.
a good defense. I think the Dolphins would probably get one more touchdown with Tua,
Yeah, and
So
that's
they'd probably-
a tie game. They
yeah,
go
they'd
to
probably
overtime
tie it
there,
up.
Yeah.
and then it'd be like a 2-point, 3-point type game. But Vikings putting 24 on the Dolphins, it's still valid. Like it's still a valid win.
Right.
If this was a game where Vikings was like 9-6, I'd be like, Vikings, you fucking suck.
Right. Yeah.
You can't
exactly.
fucking beat the Dolphins when they don't have their starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Like you could barely beat it by, but
Yeah, and
24
the Dolphins only scored that it was 7-24 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So the Dolphins they got to the 16.
Yeah, the
like,
Vikings
at
probably
4
let
minutes.
up.
Yeah,
They let up on the. Yeah.
So, they're 5-1.
5-1, dude. Bills are 5-1.
The Vikings
Gotta be the
Vikings
same,
fans
right?
are in a good
Chiefs,
spot.
Chiefs are 5-1.
There's only one undefeated team right now.
Eagles.
Yep. Bengals Saints. This was a fucking classic shootout.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Awesome, dude. Andy Dalton just whipping the ball, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Andy
enough of
Dalton.
can't get enough of it.
He's gonna take Jameis's job. I think that's what I have.
This is Dalton's second game, right?
Mhm.
I feel like everyone should watch the 2 games that Dalton plays every year.
Oh yeah.
You know, because somehow he finds a way to start for like 2 games every year as the backup,
And he balls out.
those. Don't give him more than that.
No.
Yeah. Don't give him more than
We're gonna
that.
bring it up again every week. Every week, he's the new Fitzmagic.
Yeah,
He's the Fitzmagic of the week.
he's the Fitzmagic of the week. Yeah, that's yeah. I agree with that one. Andy Dalton had 2 weeks as a Fitzmagic for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And that's my note is Dalton. That was my note for that game.
That's a good note. That's a good note.
And then I also had Bengals. The note. Now, the
Bengals are back to form.
Okay, this is what I wrote. The Bengals are right on track. The Super Bowl run was amazing, but that's not who they are yet. Like that Super Bowl run came out of nowhere, right? But
Yeah, because what were they like? They weren't like a tier to go that far.
no, exactly.
No one had them going that far.
That was the
Everyone-
Cinderella.
Everyone had them bouncing in the first
To the
round
Raiders.
or the second round.
Nobody
right?
had them winning any of those games, and then they damn well almost beat
They
the
were,
Rams.
What were they? 10-7?
What are we talking about?
Last year's record for the Bengals.
Yeah.
10-7,
Uh-huh.
right? 10-7 team. You're like playoffs, cool. That means the future will be good.
Yeah.
But like this year, we just happy to get in the playoffs.
Exactly.
And then
that Super Bowl run.
They went for it. They ate.
Right. But everybody's expecting them to be a Super Bowl caliber team.
Of course.
Which they're not.
No.
This is who they are
Yeah.
right now. They're gritty, they're ugly, and they're fucking
Absolutely.
Joey B is doing what he's supposed
Joey
to be doing.
B comes in with a dirty Jamar Chase jersey into the locker room.
Yeah, that was sick. Like,
awesome.
That
Awesome.
I mean, we got Patrick Mahomes.
Fucking classic.
We got Josh Allen, but Joey B is something special, dude.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, and it's not even Joey B's like it's not even his talent or how good there's this
That
aura. There's an
he's got
aura
that
to him.
intangible.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Exactly.
There's an aura to him that he brings to every game that I'm like, dude, we're gonna beat this guy.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way.
Right. He
You
did
know,
it in the Super Bowl.
like even Pat Mahomes, Pat Mahomes is the same thought. Like, I don't know how we're gonna beat Pat Mahomes, but because of how good he is, of his skills,
right? But with Joey B,
it's just like
it's
this
Tom
guy.
Brady. It's that Tom
this
Brady
guy,
effect.
dude.
It's like, what the fuck is
100%.
going on? I mean, like, he could probably charm your pants off. Like,
Yeah.
It's like he looks you in the eye and be like, "Come on." I'm like, "Oh, I guess I'm gonna warm up my mouth," you know. So yeah, that was good, man.
Ravens, Ravens Giants.
Jamar Chase.
You got one more.
Well, just little stats. Joey B, 41 points. He was the high scorer of the week. Helped me
That's
with
your guy,
my victory.
right? Yeah.
Yep, he helped me with my victory.
Asshole.
Jamar Chase, 25 points. They fucking went off, dude.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they found each other in a big way.
Yeah, they did.
So that was good. Now we can move on to Ravens and Giants.
Giants, another good win.
Right. Ugly
Beat the
win.
Ravens.
Late win, right?
Late win. Came back with a comeback.
Right. And now you can't say that was the Ravens' collapse because they did it to the Giants, or the Giants did it to the Packers the week before.
Yep.
So they stay in late, like they hang in there.
They're yeah, absolutely. They're like, hey, it's kind of like that idea of like they're like marathon runners.
Right.
You know what?
Just
and
tracking,
and it's like
up.
they're just kind of jogging next to this guy, right? They're jogging, and then at the very last 100 meters, like, hey, what's up, bro? I'm not tired yet.
Yup.
And starts
Yeah,
going.
exactly. That's what they are, right?
That's what they do,
They just
man.
stay right there, drafting in the wind, staying there, fucking,
Yup,
and then when
yup,
they
yup.
turn on the Jets at the end, and Saquon is still healthy.
Saquon's a beast now,
Dude,
dude.
he's back to his
insane,
rookie
dog.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100% he is, dude. Even last year when he first came back, from the big injury, right? And last year there was no question if he would get injured or not. You're like, oh, freak injury, whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the end of last year that you're like, is this guy gonna stay healthy?
Right.
But last year when he came back, it didn't look like this. He looked like he came off an injury,
Right.
which he did, right? But it looked like it.
Yeah,
That's something.
but this.
Now he looks completely healthy, like he never had an injury. Looks back to his rookie year,
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
said, dude.
Yeah, he looks good.
It's
dude.
good.
So,
I mean, he's making a wildcat work. That's top. That's top off right there.
and the Giants are actually a fun team to watch right now.
They are. They're
coming back and they're hanging
doing
in.
weird things, man.
They are.
They're doing
Brian
when a
Dable.
team does weird things on offense naturally, right? To get points, and it's not like the Chiefs do weird things because they're like so easy they can just make everything work. It's maddening. I hate it.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
'cause
This
they
might just
do-
be me being in my
No,
division.
you're exactly right. No,
It's like you guys don't need to do this to win. Like you can just throw a fucking post to Kelsey every other play and he'll somehow get open. But the Giants doing all these weird things, throwing defenses off in order to get someone open is so fun because you're like, what the fuck's going? Stop! Oh, holy shit!
You know, it reminds me of Sean Payton teams. How the
yeah,
Saints would do
how
these
the Saints
little
fucking
wrinkles
loop
here and
it in.
there.
Yeah, especially when they first got
Taysom Hill.
and everyone's like, "Who's this football player?"
Football player. Yeah,
'cause
exactly. He
it's
lines
not
up everywhere.
Who's not this? Because he would line up at tight end. He would line up in running back.
Yeah.
He would line up as a wide receiver
And quarterback.
and quarterback. And you're like, who is this? He's just a guy on the field, and he's not just a warm body. He's a player on the field. It's insane. The Giants are doing that.
Yeah.
The Giants.
It's fun to watch.
Imagine what Brian Dable could do with a Taysom Hill.
Right. Well, we saw what he could do last year because he was the Bills' offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
So he's brought that Bills team that was fun to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
To New York.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is pretty cool.
You got anything else for that one?
Ravens the Ravens just can't hold it together.
Dude, they really can't. I think I want to say it's the defense's fault. I feel like it is.
Right.
In my heart, it is. I also feel like they need to get Lamar a receiver.
They need,
Because, I mean, the one good receiver they have is a tight end,
Yeah.
Mark Andrews. And then the other guy left, Marquise Hollywood Brown.
Yeah.
Left. So it's like, who is he throwing to?
Dude.
No idea.
So they did just sign...
Sammy Watkins, I know that.
Is he still on their team?
I think so.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't even know. But they did just sign Deshaun Jackson today.
Yes, they did.
So I don't know what that does because you had him last year. I don't know. I don't really know.
He has the
We had Deshaun Jackson 3 years ago. He was okay.
Yeah, but you already had a
kinda-
deep threat in Mike Evans, so it didn't really
He's an
matter.
everything threat, but yeah.
Let's be honest. He's a deep threat.
Yeah.
He is a deep threat because you could Deshaun Jackson adds the speed effect. It
He
stretches
still
your-
has his speed, I think.
Yeah, he still has his speed. And it's not obviously it's not like that Tyreek Hill you can't
No.
catch up to me speed.
No.
Or you
Like he used to
can't
be.
keep up to me speed like
Yeah.
he used to be, but it still has a speed receiver effect. It makes up for losing Marquise Brown, who was a speed
Yeah.
receiver.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So it has it. So now they have. Oh, there's actually a couple names I'm recognizing here still. So now they have Deshaun Jackson, Rashad Bateman.
Where do I know that name?
I don't know where
Okay,
you know that name.
keep going.
Been on the Ravens. Demarcus Robinson.
Okay, these are not top tier
They're
receivers.
not top
yeah.
tier. I recognize the name. They're not
Mhm.
great receivers. You're not gonna know this one. Tylan Wallace,
Nope.
James Proche,
Okay, so this is why they got Deshaun Jackson.
and Devin Duvernay.
Duvernay, I know Duvernay.
You know Duvernay,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
But this is why they got Deshaun
that's
Jackson.
why they got Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because they don't have anybody.
No. No.
Panthers 10, Rams. Fuck, I can't talk. Panthers 10, Rams 24.
Rams did what they were supposed to do here.
Yeah, get back game.
Yeah.
Get back game. Can't say anything about it. I know Allen Robinson finally got some good touches
Yeah,
today.
yeah,
That
exactly.
Game. He finally
Stafford's finally spreading
Stafford
the ball.
put on his colorblind glasses
Yeah.
and saw
And saw.
and saw him.
I see where you're going. I like that. Yeah.
So that happened. I think that's good. Panthers. I think
They
This
have
is-
one win.
this is the game where Baker didn't play. Right, he has an
Right.
ankle injury. Honestly, Baker being on that team doesn't change anything.
No. Yeah.
I still see the
Because
Panthers.
Baker should be playing next week against us.
Yep.
And
Should be
hopefully
a
it's a
get-back
get right.
game.
Yeah. It should-
Should be a get back game.
You know what? If
said that
we
about
don't put a
the
stat
Steelers, though.
line that's like this, then
Yeah,
what are we
it
doing?
should be at least
It's two touchdown game.
two possession. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what the Steelers should have been.
Yeah.
And Jesus.
But yeah, I mean, you put Baker on those Panther team instead of Sam Darnold. The only change is that 0 turns into a 3.
yeah, 13, right? Yeah, they get a field goal.
They got a field goal out of it because he
Yeah.
has one big throw and that's it.
That's it. Yeah. Rams got back right.
They got back right.
Like I said, I have Allen Robinson in fantasy, and I didn't
finally-
let him go for a reason. I really think that
Really?
he was going to
Did
come
you
around.
start him?
I did not start. I didn't need to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. You have
Yeah.
a good lineup.
Yeah.
I'm changing my lineup fucking every week. It's insane.
Cardinals, Seahawks. The Cardinals
9 points. But they get D-Hop back.
this week.
I have him. I took a risk. I fucking lost last week so I could get him.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's
I
what
had-
you did.
Yeah. I knew I was
It
gonna
was a
lose.
play.
I knew I was gonna lose though.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I had 3 players on bye. He was suspended, so that's 4 players that I can't use.
Yeah. D-Hop back, I think, does change the game.
To 100% changed the game.
And then they also just picked up Robbie Anderson from the Panthers.
Yeah, they just
who
traded for him.
Literally
Yeah.
said, trade me on the field.
On the field.
And he got traded the next day.
Yeah, he did.
So that
Yeah,
gives
he
you
did.
a better receiving core than they have. Because
Yep.
they have all small, lanky dudes.
Yep.
Now they've got
Now
two
they got
big
two
guys.
big guys.
Mm-hmm.
So they gotta look out for another big guy on the opposite side of D-Hop.
Yeah.
Robbie Anderson's pretty decent
Yeah,
receiver.
he's
I'd
decent.
say.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray continues to crack me up every time he runs.
Right? Yeah. And,
He's
like
like a little baby.
he looks like he's running so much further than he actually is. Because he likes to go side to side
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, he does.
So, I mean, I understand he's eluding tackles.
He does that thing too, where instead of just like, he'll run, and instead of stopping and then going this way, he'll run and then turn around.
Yeah, he'll loop back around.
And
yeah.
then you're like, yeah,
like
why don't
Tech
you
Mobile.
just go the other way?
Yeah.
Just plant your foot and go the other way. You
No.
do this little
Yeah.
curly cue.
Yeah. He's like playing tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Surprised that Seahawks beat them. I think the Cardinals are better than that, but Geno
Think
Smith
so,
doesn't
right?
write back. So
That's what it is. This
Geno
is the,
Smith doesn't write. This is
He-
the
I
one
don't
game.
I don't think Geno Smith owns a pin.
I don't think he knows how to read or write.
Yeah, because he don't write back.
He don't fucking
He
write
don't
back, dude.
pay money back either. That's why he got
Definitely
his
not.
jaw broken.
Yeah.
Um.
Dude, but the thing about the Seahawks is that I'm pissed about this game
Okay.
because I finally was like, I've had DK Metcalf for 2 weeks now.
Oh, you didn't start him.
No. Listen to me. There was like 4 weeks of constant 15 plus 12 points, right in the tweens, the mid teens, and this is the game I was like, I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna trust him.
Oh no! And what did he do for you? 9 points? Less than 10.
Dude, this guy made me so mad.
I thought he made some good catches.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Oh, in the first half he did, and then he was non-existent.
Yeah, for 34 yards. For 3.4 points, I got
that. Boy, that's how you score some points in the NFL.
For 3.4 points, he got. Yeah.
So back to the bench.
Back to fucking free agency.
Back to you're off the team. Guess what? You're off the
No,
project.
I'll give him another week. The last time I gave a guy 1 week chance was I lost him, and then he scored like 12 points next week.
All right, now do you want to do Cowboys Eagles, or do you want to say the game of the week, or do you because like that Bills game, that was the game of the week.
We're gonna talk about that last for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. We'll do Cowboys Eagles. I had Eagles on this. I actually had a parlay with Eagles and Chargers winning. Luckily, I got it. Chargers was stressing me out for sure, but Eagles stay undefeated. I don't think it's any surprise that they beat Cowboys with Cooper Rush. What I do think it's not a surprise, but it's like we're finally seeing it, is that the Cowboys are giving Cooper Rush some freedom to read a defense. And he had three picks in like the first half. It felt.
I had the Eagles defense.
So, yeah, I think that game truly shows like y'all need Dak Prescott back.
Yeah, they need Dak.
They need Dak back.
They made some adjustments. The Cowboys came back in the second half.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
so they're not as bad as a team as I like to talk about. I'll give them some credit for hanging in there and not giving up. Their defense is legit. They do need a guy that can move the chains. So
that's Dak.
Yeah, exactly. That's Dak.
I mean, he's gonna do it in more than 13 seconds.
Yeah, hopefully, right?
More than 16 seconds, I should say, actually.
Hopefully.
He's gonna take a little longer than you want him to, but he will move the chains.
Yeah, exactly. So that game when they come back around, I think they play around Thanksgiving. I'm not sure if they play on Thanksgiving, but they play again.
I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look at the whole schedule.
But that'll be another game to watch. That'll be a good. I mean,
it'll be another good game. Yeah, for sure. The division games, man, always.
They're always tough.
Always tough.
Even if they're two shitty teams, they're
always
tough
like two different looking teams too. They always make the teams look completely different.
Yeah,
the way they play.
exactly, because they play each other twice a year, so they know each other's flaws.
Exactly.
Yeah. Broncos Chargers.
I want to talk about this game. Okay. So Broncos had Javonte Williams, who got hurt last week. The RB1 in his second year. Melvin Gordon is the running back 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm picking up Melvin Gordon because he's the new running back 1. Okay, that makes sense, right? Your running back 2 gets elevated to running back 1 when the 1 gets hurt, right? That makes sense.
It does.
So why did Latavius Murray, their running back 3, get elevated to running back 1?
Dude.
He's
a big body, though.
He is a big body. And Melvin Gordon stayed running back 2 and got 8 yards that game, who I put on my starting list. And so I got 0.8 points out of him. I think he rushed twice.
0.8. I remember you saying yesterday going into the game that you needed him to score about 40 points for you to get the victory.
Yeah, 43.
He fell a little bit short.
I'd say a few points.
0.8 points. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 3 guys so far that you said I fucking dropped them in a heartbeat. Oh.
Yeah, you want to hear my list of who I'm just straight dropping this week?
Okay, let's see.
All right. Tony Pollard. I have this quote. Cowboys Eagles. I almost forgot about this. So, I wish I had this stat line. I deleted it though. Basically, Pollard and Zeke. I say Pollard's better.
He's proven it by the numbers. But the problem is that Zeke gets paid more. Yep.
So Zeke.
That's what you were getting at earlier. Yep.
Zeke, this most recent game, had 22 carries. Something like 75 yards. I was like, okay, I mean, that's okay.
With a touchdown, that'd be good.
Sure, yeah. In fantasy, yeah. In real life, still not that great.
No.
Pollard had 8 carries. 86 yards.
It's 10 yards a carry. Yeah.
And why, if they just gave Pollard more touches, they would be such a better team.
Right. But exactly what you were saying. The guy that gets paid is the guy that plays.
The money pays.
Right.
And plays.
Yeah. Money plays.
Money plays, man. So that pissed me off because Pollard got 5.2 points. And that stat was, of course, not from this week. It was
Right.
2 weeks ago that
Okay.
stat line was from. But he got 5.2 points, which sucked. Melvin Gordon, 0.8 points. Just said that. DK Metcalf, 3.4. Mason Crosby, 3. The kicker on the Packers.
Yeah.
Because the Packers could not figure out how to score on the Jets.
The Jets.
They couldn't even figure out how to move the ball on the Jets. So, yep.
Another thing, I have another note for you again. These are all for you.
These are for me
Yeah.
specifically. I
So
like this.
The Jets are a defense you should stream and probably pick up. Brendan Ayuk on the 49ers.
Mm-hmm. That's the running back. No, that's a wide receiver.
Wide receiver. He's trending upwards. His last 3 weeks have been all double digits. He topped out this past weekend at 20 points in a loss. So they're starting to lean on him.
I
And
just
tight
don't-
end Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry, yeah, you mentioned that. Yep. Yeah,
So-
dude, I'm in disarray right now. All my players are. Dawson Knox showed up this week though.
Yeah, he's got a touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown
Yeah,
and
he
like
did.
40 yards.
Yeah.
Pretty happy about
Boom.
that.
So what do you get, like 12 points?
Something like that.
Yeah.
He got 9.7.
It's good for a tight end.
Tight end?
Yeah.
I could live with that with a tight end. Game of the week.
Dude, that Bills game was...
Bills and Chiefs. Spectacular.
That's everything we wanted. It was exactly what we wanted it to be.
We even got, like, just so the Chiefs could remind you, they did it in 12 seconds. Got into field goal range.
Yeah.
With 2 timeouts. So
To get a
not
60-yard
only did they
field goal.
have one less second, they had one less timeout,
Uh-huh.
and they were still able to get into field goal range. Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce are just unstoppable.
Yeah, and at the end of the game, they were about to do it again, and a freak pick.
So that one, I think Pat Mahomes had too much time. They
What's
gave him,
that?
a minute and 40 seconds, I think it was?
Yeah.
I think they gave him too much time. Because if Pat Mahomes would have had 13 seconds, probably would have got down the field.
And say if they play again, which will be in the playoffs,
Right?
the game, I don't see the game going much different. I mean,
I don't either.
right, because even though the Bills won, they didn't dominate. So
No, they didn't.
it was a coin flip.
It was a very even game.
Yeah, so it's a coin flip.
It was a very... But the highlight reel on this game...
Amazing. So many good plays, dude.
Josh Allen vaulting someone.
Oh my god.
Every time he does this, maybe 3 or 4 times a
Yeah.
year, he jumps over someone on one of his scrambles.
Yeah, that hurdle was
And,
sick.
I'll be honest, I probably watch every one of those videos. I continue to watch the most recent one, like at least once a week, until he makes a new one.
The man's dope, dude.
He's
And
awesome,
then he just
man.
gets to the sideline and throws a fat lipper in. He
Yeah,
just-
dude.
Like
I think he throws a lipper in right before like a game-winning drive too.
dude.
Yeah, I think if he's like, oh man, I got like 2 minutes left, like that sounds a little stressful.
So-
You know what brings my stress down?
Yep, exactly. So you know what it reminds me of? You played with dudes in the service, like you guys would get teams together and go play football.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And these country ass bumpkins would
Oh,
be
yeah.
so fucking good. Like they would come back to the ball
Yep.
what?
We had our one guy, Roberts.
Mhm.
He would go and he always played quarterback. Reminds me straight of Josh Allen, just a lot smaller.
Uh-huh.
And he would always play with a cigarette in his mouth.
Yeah.
And he'd
Balling
fucking
out, right?
Bomb that shit like 45 yards.
That's exactly who Josh Allen reminds me of. It's dudes that I played backyard football with in the
Yep.
military.
Absolutely,
It's like
man.
this fucking guy from Wyoming is fucking a beast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so those
That's the games of the week, man.
yeah,
That was a great game too.
yeah, that game was the game of the week.
Absolutely. I can't believe it was a
worth the fucking wait.
125 game
Right.
for West Coast.
Might as well have been a standalone game.
Should
'cause
have
that
been.
was the only
They
fucking-
should have put that shit on like Tuesday
Yeah.
or Friday or something. It should have been. It had its own day. You go through the fantasy weeks real
Yeah,
quick.
we'll go through fantasy real quick.
You got
Let me pull them up.
You gonna pull up next week's? I'm gonna start. Go ahead, start with this most recent week's. Myself, Sneakerhead. I scored 58 points. Pretty not great.
Yeah, and over what we were talking about with players is
Pretty not great.
You're,
I'm still surprised I scored 58, considering how bad some of my players did. But we ride. Devils 92. They beat me. It's a solid score, dude.
yeah, he's 5-1. He's in
Yeah.
first place in the division with Fantasy Thugs. Fantasy Thugs, he scored 69 points and still got the victory.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes you just get those lucky wins for
Yeah.
sure, man. You get those lucky wins. Yourself, high score of the week, 106
Yeah.
against
So-
Velasquez,
And that's
59.
my second win.
Yeah.
I'm constantly scoring 100 points.
I think that's your third time in 100s, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Third time in 100s, 2 wins.
Yeah, so that's not cool.
And the other win isn't when you had 100 points.
Right, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Velasquez 59, they lost, of course, to you.
Yeah, they're 2-4, so I tied up
B-
last place with them.
Yeah. Bills Mafia 86. What was Niner Nation? Because you didn't.
84.
84. Oh,
Yeah.
Niner Nation lost. Huh?
Yeah, so they're
The
both
vibe-
2-4.
The vibes have not returned since he changed from
that
prime
name
time.
change didn't help them out.
The prime time change did not help him out, dude.
And then Chamorro Warriors. Dave, he was in here last week. Dan, that's right. My bad.
Tolkien.
Yeah.
Tolkien
He's
said-
3-3, 47 points. He's the loser of the week.
Oh man, that's tough.
I don't think he said his lineup because it doesn't seem like he said his lineup.
What was the lineup?
No, I'm just saying. He had Lamar, who didn't do very well.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
He had Jeff Wilson, 25 yards and a fumble, 0.5 points.
Yeah.
Austin
Yeah.
Eckler got his points.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good, man.
Mike Evans, 4 points.
Damn.
Dallas Goedert, 2 points.
Damn.
San Francisco defense, 4 points.
Damn.
Robbie Gold, 2 points.
Damn.
That hurts.
That's tough.
That
is tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
That hurts. That hurts more than mine because
Yeah.
I stream defenses.
Yeah.
So my defense did great.
So he left Rams on the bench with 10 points. Alan Lazard with 13 points. And, well, no, he had Stafford. But
Stafford.
that was not a good week for him.
Yeah, no,
Not
at
a good
all.
week.
Not at all.
He lost to Elsinore Bolts. Elsinore Bolts are 4-2.
Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad. So, in first place is Fantasy Thugs and Murder City Devils.
Yep.
That's...
Fantasy Thugs won, as we said, against the Miscreants,
Yeah.
69-60.
I've got
Best number out
Murder
there.
City Devils coming up. So, we'll see. Murder City Devils is 5-1. I have them. I'm 2-4. I'm projected
Upset,
to
dude.
win.
Upset.
You see, coming from me, what I've been saying, I'm scoring the points.
Yeah.
So I think I have it. Everybody's slated. I showed you yesterday. Everybody's in the green. All my matchups are good. I'm fairly confident in an upset this week.
Right.
Fairly confident. You
Right.
have
Elsinore Bolts.
Elsinore Bolts, 4-2 team.
Uh-huh.
You can get
I'm-
right. You are projected to win as of right now.
I'm projected at 58% too. I'm pretty good, right? I'm up there right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good about my
You
lineup
should.
now.
Yeah,
I'm feeling
you're
pretty
starting
good
to
about
plug and play things that are pretty good.
Yeah. I think if my waiver wires go through this week, I'll be very happy about my lineup.
Yeah.
And then next week I'll come back and say my lineup's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Right?
So take that with a grain of salt.
Danny, Chamorro Warriors, he's got Fantasy Thugs. Let's hope he can get a victory out here. We need you to play well. There we go, Mr. Becker. We need you to play well because you're playing a 5-1 guy. We need parity in
we
this
need him
league.
to go down.
Yeah.
We need him
We
to
need
go down,
5-1
for sure.
guys losing.
Yeah, every time. Because if I'm as far as I'm concerned, I want everyone in the playoffs to just barely have a positive record.
Yeah.
You know, it's a 15-week season.
Yeah, and then 2 playoffs.
If the best person had a 9-6 record, I'd be pretty happy about that.
Oh yeah, it'd be
You know?
chaos.
Yeah.
It'd be absolute
Yeah.
chaos. I like that.
Yeah. You know, it's 3 people all had 9-6 and they
Oh,
were
yeah.
all in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be the perfect thing.
Yeah, absolute chaos.
Because then it's just be your best in the last 2 weeks. see
That's
what
it.
happens.
Yeah, and you hope you got a team that's just a bubble team that's
Yeah.
not resting their players.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, Miscreants and Bills Mafia. That's the battle to the bottom. That's all of us, man. Miscreants is 3-3. Bills Mafia is 2-4.
Yep.
Mafia should win, but his team doesn't play.
Dude. Yeah, man. He has players on there too. Saquon,
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes, Williams. Yeah, he's got players on there, man. Tyreek Hill. No, Taysom Hill.
Yeah, he could put him in at tight end, and he doesn't.
He's in there right now.
Where did he have him?
At tight end.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, I mean that's the only place you could put him.
Damn.
They don't have him as a QB.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, which makes sense, I think,
It does.
because
Yeah,
he's never gonna start a game and throw 30 times.
Right, exactly right about that. And Velasquez about Niner Nation. That's father son, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jay Velasquez. They're both
Yeah,
Jay Velasquez on here.
Yep. Yeah.
Niner Nation is slated to win. They're both 2-4, so one of these guys is going to come out of here in last place.
Something's happening.
Moving on to next week.
Next week's games.
All right. So what do we have to look forward to?
Week 7 games.
Saints
no
at
Bills
Cardinals.
games to look forward to.
They are on the bye.
They're on
so
bye week. No Bills games. No Eagles games, so they stay undefeated.
They do stay undefeated. And Vikings
And Vikings.
and Rams.
Yep.
So Rams, they go into the bye looking okay.
Yeah, not bad.
Get
not
right,
terrible.
right.
Yeah,
they
right.
have stuff to work
little,
on, but
little rest time, and they come back. Get
that's
back.
what they need.
Get right. Yeah.
Thursday night, we got the Saints at the Cardinals. This is D-Hop, the return of D-Hop.
Return of D-Hop, man.
He's gonna.
I don't know anything. I hope he balls out though.
That's what I'm saying. I like to say that coming off, but he's not coming off an injury.
He's coming off of steroids.
Exactly. He's coming off of getting yoked.
He's coming off of the best off season of his life.
Right. Exactly.
Okay? So if you get suspended for taking steroids, you just keep taking steroids then, right?
He would, right? I would, right? Every time I got in trouble at school for doing something stupid, I
got suspended for a week. You kept doing that, and then you came back, and that's when you stopped.
Exactly.
So I think he's finally gonna stop taking steroids on Thursday.
Uh-huh.
So Thursday will probably be his best game of the year.
And expect him to get in a fight because he's roid raging.
Or 2 or 3, yeah. I just need you to get like 35 points.
I'm actually expecting him to ball out because the Cardinals are waiting for him.
Yeah, they
need him.
They are.
So
100%.
I don't think he's not him. He is him.
He's a him.
Yeah.
He's a.
So
he is. I feel like the best way you could say someone's him is if you can put him against Jalen Ramsey and say, does he score? And if they score, then he's him.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's
D-Hop
a lot
will
of
do that
people.
all day. Yeah.
Yeah. D-Hop will. Oh yeah.
So that's what we have to look forward to for the Saints and Cardinals. I think since it's a Thursday night game, expect a fucking dud.
Expect a snoozer still.
Yeah.
This is the first Thursday night game though. I'm looking at it and I feel like it could not. Not that.
It has that potential.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
I
So
don't
we might
think
get a
it will
little
be a snoozer. All the other ones, I'm like, this is not going to be a good game.
No.
I'm going to watch it,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it's going to be good. Like
It's fucking football.
Like Commanders and Bears, obviously a
No,
snoozer.
I didn't
right?
even want to watch it, and then it was worse than I expected. Right?
Yeah, 100%
But
worse.
Saints Cardinals, it has potential.
Yeah.
D-Hop coming back.
D-Hop
These
coming
guys,
back.
they get in
Kyler
shootouts.
Murray.
Yep.
Now the issue is, I believe there is a double XP weekend that weekend.
Oh.
So Kyler Murray.
Well, he's playing on Thursday. Double XP don't start till Friday night.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Hey. Kyler Murray's good to go, boys.
So we're calling this a Cardinals victory?
Unless the issue is, hold on, the issue is on the 20th, that Thursday
So when it comes out.
is the new Modern Warfare. You can start playing the campaign on the 20th that day.
Ooh, well.
So is he going to be on the
game
sidelines?
Day, I think he'll.
I don't know. Are you sure he's not going to be on the sidelines with a little gaming setup? We'll call it the black tent.
Yeah,
He'll just
he'll
have
be in the black
he'll have
tent
an Xbox in there
and
playing.
just push pause. Go get a drive-in.
Go get a 10-minute drive-in. Maybe get a play. Go get a round.
Yeah.
Come back.
Exactly.
You know?
Just sit in
we'll
the gulag while he's fucking
exactly.
going to go make his money. Another thing about the Cardinals is at home they haven't won.
Haven't won at home, huh?
They haven't won a road game since last year. So this is at home. So everything's pointing up that the
That's
Cardinals
good. That's good.
should.
That's good. So they don't have the at road curse
Right. So
on this game. Okay.
everything's pointing that this should be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping it's a good
I
game,
agree
and
with
I
you.
hope it leads into a weekend of good games.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because that's been basically what it's been,
Right.
except for last week. We had one game that we all were looking forward to. That Bills Chiefs game it made up for
course.
every bad game that weekend.
Of course,
that game
man.
was so fucking
Yeah.
good.
Bucks Panthers.
Get I'm
Get
gonna
right
call it a
game.
get right game.
You gotta
Hopefully
keep-
Tom Brady goes well. So Tom Brady was getting Wednesdays off of practices after victories, not just Wednesdays off, just after victories.
after victory.
Yeah,
so he
so
doesn't have
he's
a
practicing.
Wednesday off.
Yeah,
This week.
he's practicing Wednesday.
And I imagine he probably won't go to a wedding this Friday.
Yeah,
either.
I think he's hearing the chatter. I
Yeah.
think.
I mean, when you take 2 days off in a week and then you come back and yell at your line,
yeah,
it
bad look.
raises some questions.
Yeah, it's a bad look, and he knows it. He's better than this. Everybody's better than this.
Yeah,
especially on the Bucks. I'm gonna call it a get right game.
Have to.
I don't see us getting right.
Look,
Under two touchdowns.
if Brady loses to Baker Mayfield,
Then we call it a wrap for the season.
yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
panic mode.
that's where we pack it. Yeah,
I
exactly.
think you pick up Jameis
Well-
Winston and put him back in the start.
Right over Brady. The Steelers. That was a mini panic.
Yeah,
This will be
you
full
could pick
blown
up
panic.
Kaepernick too.
He's still available.
He's always available.
Yeah, he's still available at Madden as well, right?
Yeah, he is. He's in the free agent.
Yeah.
If you want to build a team, pick
So-
up Kaepernick.
Full blown. This will be full blown panic.
Yeah, absolutely.
We lose this game. We win by 3. That's a full blown panic.
I think you gotta win by at least 9.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
least
got to be
9.
two possessions.
At least 9.
Yeah. Falcons Bengals. This is low key a good game.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Fucking Falcons are starting to run the ball. Bengals are getting to where they're supposed to
Yep.
be.
Yep.
We might have a game on our hands, fellas.
Absolutely,
That'd be a
dude.
good one.
I agree with you. Bengals always just a fun team.
They're
to watch.
so fun to watch.
There's not a single time where I could look at the Bengals and be like, I don't want to watch them.
Right. They
You know
used
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
that way.
Oh yeah,
But they're
of
not
course.
now.
Of course.
Yeah.
Up until last year, they were that way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, even the first 3-4 games of Burrow's rookie year before he
It
got
was
hurt,
like, yeah.
I was like, I kind of enjoy these games.
Yeah.
And then he got hurt. I was like,
Right.
you know,
But now,
it's Bengals.
yeah.
Lions at Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are gonna
Put it on them.
give them like a gentleman's shutout.
Right. 3 points.
Yeah, like 3 points
Uh-huh.
or one touchdown.
Yeah.
you know.
Not more than that though.
Yeah, not more
Yeah,
than that.
they're gonna-
yeah, because the
Now,
Cowboys defense.
Do we know
is
if Dak's
just-
coming back?
Yes, he is planning to play.
Okay,
He
so
is planning to play.
yeah, I say they cruise to easy victory. This one will probably have a couple highlights on the red zone. They won't be going back and forth. It's
They'll
not
have a
gonna
lot
be
of
good.
might be a lot of Cowboy highlights.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
loves watching Cowboy highlights.
Everyone they
so
those are priorities.
27-7, 27-3.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Colts at Titans.
This game will not be on the red zone.
Nope.
Yeah,
I'm
Titans
finally
coming off
gonna
a bye.
I'm finally gonna get Derrick Henry back in my lineup. That'll be nice.
yeah. Because he plays the Colts very well. I do have a note about the Colts. Where was it? Colts. The Colts are not good. The Colts are not bad.
Yeah,
They're tepid.
I agree. What is it? Will they have 2 wins on the season now?
Yeah,
Or a win and a tie.
they have a tie
They
and
have a
2
tie
wins now.
and 2 wins.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, not good, not bad.
Right, exactly.
Not good,
They
not
they
bad.
are that tie.
They are. I think they are that team that you can bet to cover the spread,
You know?
but not bet to win.
Oh yeah, you're not taking the money line.
Yeah, no.
No, hell no.
But you might be like, yeah, spread for sure.
Right. I'm taking Titans. They're coming off a bye.
Yeah. I agree.
Packers
I think the Henry's probably gonna get like a good 200 yards.
He should.
in this game.
Oh, he eats off the AFC South.
Yeah,
He
eats on
makes-
that
that's
whole
where he makes his
division,
money.
The whole division.
Mhm.
Packers at Commanders.
Man,
I mean, last year I would have said Packers are
All
going
the
to destroy
way,
the Commanders,
This
but now Heineke's in. I
Yeah.
love Heineke. I think he's way better than Wentz. They got their running back. He's back in the form. Robinson. I mean, the only
this
thing
might be a pick 'em, huh?
the only thing that like it's total pick 'em is that Packers name and Aaron Rodgers name is kind of like holding you on this side.
That's it.
But the Commanders have been showing that they're kind of good. They're kind of good.
They're teetering.
You know,
And then Heineke, I'm excited to watch Heineke.
I'm excited to watch
Yeah,
Heineke too.
this is not a game I would want to watch. But
I'm not gonna watch
this,
it. No.
This would be
No.
equivalent
I-
to the
you know what?
Bears Commanders.
If the Commanders, and I don't think he's slated to play, but if they get Chase Young back,
oh yeah,
I might play. I might watch it.
yeah.
I like Chase Young.
If they had Chase Young, I would actually pick them to win.
I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I say the Packers win this one. Let's say 13-7.
13-7. That's
Something like that. Ugly. A game you don't want to
Yeah.
watch.
Max,
just like what the
Max
fuck?
like 27.
Yeah,
You know?
like
Like a couple more field goals and that's
yeah,
it.
exactly. We shut it out at the end.
Yeah. Giants.
Giants, Jags. This is gonna be fun.
Giants, right?
Yeah,
Easy.
Giants, easy.
It's-
Jags, they're hard out.
This
is a game-
it's gonna be like 24-27
Mm-hmm.
solid game because the Giants will just let the
They
Jags
stay
score
in there.
for
Yeah,
some reason.
exactly.
And then they'll be like, all right, let's play some
Turn
real
it on at the
football.
end, yeah.
Let's play some real football. Like
And the
Saquon,
Jags,
they're gonna. The Giants are gonna in that last drive and be like, "Hey Saquon, go get the Wildcat ready. We're
Yeah.
gonna drop like 80 yards rushing on them real quick." When they know that we're
Right.
gonna be rushing.
Yeah, Jags will get out to an early lead,
Yeah.
and then Giants will come back and make it a game, and then win in the last 4 minutes.
Yep. That's accurate. That is accurate.
Browns, Ravens, man.
It's division games, dude.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's gonna be
Division
hard fought,
games. That's a
but
hard
it's they both can score. This
Browns
Lamar
just need-
should get right here.
Browns just need to hang in there a little
Yeah.
longer, dude.
Is Clowney still out
I think so.
and Myles Garrett?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know
Um,
about Myles Garrett.
I think I got the Ravens here.
The thing is, the only upside for the Browns here is that the Ravens don't really have a running game.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I mean, they got Lamar.
Yeah, they do got Lamar.
That's the running game.
That's their running game. You're right about that. Jets Broncos. I don't want to watch this.
I say the Jets. Jets blow
Yeah,
them
Jets. No, Jets probably
out. I say
gonna win.
blowout. I'm gonna call it blowout.
You're calling blowout?
10 points.
That's fair.
You call it? Would you call 10 points a blowout?
No.
No.
No, three
Um,
scores. 3 scores blowout.
3 scores. Okay.
3 scores.
Okay, but I'll give them a two possessioner. Like,
yeah, 2 possessioner for sure.
Yeah.
Like that's 2
Like, they win
possessioner is
soundly.
like a 2 possession win, dominant win,
Mm-hmm.
right? The moment you hit like that 17 point win,
Yeah.
that's blowout.
Blowout territory. Because
17
the
or
Broncos
more.
defense is good enough to hold them in there.
Yeah, I mean they did that to the Chargers, man. They wouldn't let
Yeah.
and they got a good I don't even know any of their players on the line or their linebackers, but they got a good rush.
Yeah.
They got a good pass
Nick,
rush.
Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
So that's it. They used to have Von Miller.
They lost Von Miller and it didn't feel like they lost Von Miller.
No, exactly. So their
That's,
defense is
that's
okay,
pretty
man.
impressive.
But yeah, I see the Jets taking this one by 10.
Yeah.
Sound victory.
Yeah.
Um,
Billy football on a different podcast.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Jets fans are going to be insufferable here pretty soon.
Yeah, soon, dude. Soon, man. Soon.
Texans Raiders. Okay, you guys coming off a bye week.
Here's the thing. So are the Texans.
Uh-huh.
We're both coming off bye weeks.
Ooh.
And I would love to be like, man, this is a get-right game for us. But technically, number-wise, the Texans have a better team than us.
Right.
Because their
So who's
record...
the get right game for?
yeah, exactly. Their record is 1-3-1.
And your
To
record
our
is?
1-4.
So they got a half a game on you.
They got half a game. But
Oof.
then this is where I bring up the argument. I think a tie is worse than a loss.
Huh. But if
I don't have anything to
the
back
tie
it up.
is exactly that though. It's not as good as a win, but it's not as bad as a loss.
I don't have anything to
Yeah.
back that claim up,
I mean,
but I think it's worse. I 100% think that it shows you're not ballsy enough to try and take a risk for the win, like
Right.
a win or
Mhm.
lose situation. Like you're like, let's go for the overtime.
they were obviously playing for the tie in that week 1 game.
Yeah.
So 100%. This you guys should.
I do.
cruise.
I do think our losses are to way better teams than theirs are, though,
exactly.
and way closer.
Right.
But if you're going off record's sake, they have the better team. They know how to win better than us. We know how to play better. So we'll see which one wins.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. the immovable force versus the immovable object, and
The unstoppable force meets the movable object.
for the battle of the first pick.
Yeah.
You guys are a race to the bottom. Sad to say.
It's crazy too,
yeah.
because like, if you look at the Texans, how many people can you name on the Texans?
Fucking nobody, dude.
How many people can you name on the Raiders?
It's almost all your whole team.
Dude. like there's so many high profile players on the Raiders and we don't know how to play together.
It's not happening for you guys.
And we're playing with blindfolds.
It feels like
happening.
it. It feels like everybody's playing their own game.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, they were definitely running their own routes in the last play last week.
Yeah, that's why they ran into each other.
Yeah. Steelers at Dolphins. Dolphins?
Should.
Is Tua back yet?
I don't
When's
know.
he- I mean,
they
how
cleared
long-
him to practice.
How long is this concussion lasting? I understand it's a double concussion.
It was.
It's
that dude got
100%
his
a
eggs
double
scrambled.
concussion, but how long is this concussion going to last?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a long one.
Yeah.
Y'all just can't add some like Tide Pods in his helmet? Give some extra cushion?
A little bit extra cushion and flavor for the
Maybe
the
throw an
youngins.
ice pack on his head while he's on the side bench?
It's something to keep that brain from moving around. You skipped over Seahawks and Chargers.
Yeah, I don't want to talk
That's
about
going to be
that.
ugly. Yeah.
No.
That's one of those games that's going to be on at 1:20 at the 1 o'clock games that they're going to show a couple highlights here and there.
Yeah, dude. Dude, the Chargers are such a weird...
I don't understand how they're 4-2.
I don't.
I don't understand that
either.
at all.
Every time I watch them, they don't look good. They're pushing wins, obviously, but they just don't look good.
Yeah.
You know, their defense looks good. I'll give their defense some props. Their defense
they're-
looks good. They get to the QB real fast. But their offense is just, other than Eckler, it just doesn't look good. I watched this man, Herbert, have probably like 8 or 9 third and long situations, and then he threw a check down to like 3 yards. And I was like, so what are we playing for the punt?
Yeah. Let's make my punters some room. Let's get out of the end zone.
Playing for the punt?
Ugly. Ugly.
So I don't know about this game, man. Geno Smith playing great.
The Seahawks are proving that they're a good coach team.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Sean Payton's definitely proving that.
Pete Carroll. Sean Payton's the old Saints coach.
You're right, yeah. Pete Carroll.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we could say.
Yeah.
Chargers win an ugly game that nobody wants to watch.
Yeah, that's accurate. Did it last week.
Yeah. Chiefs 49ers.
Chiefs, right?
Chiefs.
I mean, beat
All
them
day.
in the Super Bowl. And now 49ers is worse than then.
Yeah, and their defense is hobbling.
And yeah, they got a bunch of injuries.
I don't think it's going to be close.
Bunch
I don't
of
think this
injuries.
one's going to be
I
close.
think it's going to be
This will be the lopsided
17,
game.
17 plus.
Yeah.
They won't even cover spread, I think.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Yeah, I think you're exactly right.
Steelers at Dolphins.
We just talked about this. I'd say Dolphins. If Tua's back, if not, then it's a close game that nobody wants to watch.
Steelers just beat the Bucks, though.
Yeah, they did exactly. So,
things aren't making sense right now. There's so many lines that are like, but they did this and they did that. It doesn't make sense.
Everybody's sharing the same STDs with the same hooker this fucking year, dude. It's so ridiculous.
Dude, it's not making any sense. Everyone's losing to the good team or beating the good teams, losing to the bad, and you're like, what the fuck's going on?
It makes no sense.
Man?
Nobody has a clear identity yet except for the Bills
and the Eagles,
the Chiefs, and the Eagles. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because even the Giants don't have a clear identity because you're like 5-1.
I mean, we like what they're doing.
I love what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
5-1 doesn't feel right for you.
Exactly. Yeah, 100%. Bears and Patriots is Monday night game. Patriots should take control. It'll be close because they're gonna just run the fuck out of the ball.
Yep. I believe Mac Jones is still taking his injury day by day.
And Bailey Zappi puts up another fucking 32-point fantasy game.
Would you really take out Bailey Zappi for Mac Jones?
Nope,
No.
not right now. You can't. You got to stick with that hot hand.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah. So this weekend looks pretty. It looks pretty exciting. I wouldn't. It's football.
Right.
There's no marquee games that I've been looking to for weeks.
Yeah, I do want to say something because it made me think of the Bailey Zappi for Mac Jones. I want to ask you, who would you take over Russell Wilson?
Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna rattle off some names here.
Okay.
Just give me a quick yes, no, hell no.
All right. How many names?
I'll probably like 10.
All right. 10
You
yeses.
I'll probably rattle off. All right, Russell Wilson or Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford.
Yeah. Stafford, of course.
Okay. Matt Ryan.
Yep.
Okay. Ryan Tannehill.
Which Ryan Tannehill?
Current Ryan Tannehill.
Then Ryan Tannehill.
All right. Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? He beat him.
He's on the Seahawks doing.
Right? Exactly. Jacoby Brissett.
Ooh, okay, now we're getting into where now we're getting even here.
Okay.
Brissett.
Brissett. Joe Flacco.
I mean, those
had a
couple
few good
weeks.
games.
Yeah, he had a couple.
You know?
Fuck, dude. Yeah.
All right, now we're really gonna get into it. I'm
Okay.
gonna give you 3 names that are gonna be like
Even. Let's see.
Andy Dalton.
Okay. Oh. He's already performed his Fitzmagic of the week. Fuck, dude. Just off of well, the Saints scored points. The Saints are scoring points. So yeah, Dalton.
Andy Dalton. Okay. Cam Newton.
I mean, fuck. I'd probably take Russell Wilson over Cam Newton right now.
You take Russell Wilson over Cam Newton. See, that does make sense. Okay. Now, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, all day, dude. Come out of retirement. Yeah, not even practicing, dude.
Out of retirement. All right. Last one. Blake Bortles.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
the boat, son. I'll take Blake Bortles over Aaron Rodgers right now.
This dude hasn't thrown a football in like 7 months.
No.
You still take him over?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Off rip, Nick Foles.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Okay. Yeah.
Dog, Big Dick Nick all the way.
I think we've shown where Russell Wilson sits.
Yeah, he's. I have a bias against him because I drafted him in the 3rd round.
Yeah, you did.
I
That sucks, dude.
fucking hate him.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him. Just
3rd round
This
too. I
year.
remember looking at 3rd round, and there were so many good QBs that are going off right now.
I was lucky
And
to get Burrow in the 7th round.
Yeah, you were. God, I'm so mad at myself.
Yeah.
I was banking so much on Brady, I didn't like draft another QB till way late.
Dude. Yeah. So here we go, man. We're getting towards the middle of the season.
This is
This
middle season.
year is
dude.
coming on to the end.
Bye week is middle of the season, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Right for
Bye
you.
week.
Yep.
Bye week is once you hit bye week, you're in the middle.
My
of the
bye
season.
week is directly in the middle of the season.
Well, yeah, but I'm
so-
saying
but no, that's
like
you're exactly right.
once the bye weeks come,
Mhm.
that's the meat
You're
of the season.
in the meat of the season.
Once they end, that's the end of the season.
Yep, down the stretch.
Yep.
So here we come, man. This is like we always say, football is the freeway to the end of the year.
Absolutely.
Next weekend's already Halloween.
Next weekend.
It's the
So, like,
20
9
the
days from now?
22nd is Saturday. 7 days after that's
Oh my
30, so
Lord.
Sunday would be Halloween.
Wow. I'm gonna just go as a fat caveman.
Bro, I mean, this is how close. And then what's after Halloween?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, dude. And
Thanksgiving.
then we're
Oh,
done.
and if you guys didn't hear, I told you about this. Amazon 2023 starting Black Friday games for the NFL.
Nice.
Gonna be great. Gonna
You
be
see-
great.
And as much as we complain about primetime games and these standalones, the Monday night games are horrible, the Thursday night games are horrible.
For some reason, I have hope for that one, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's Thanksgiving weekend. You want it.
It's a once a year thing.
You want
right?
that. You want that game.
Yeah.
But you give me football on a Tuesday, I'm fucking watching.
Yeah, I'm watching it every time.
I mean, I made
Every
a
time.
podcast to talk about football on Tuesdays.
On Tuesday.
So
On Tuesday.
you
Do you
give me
think- yeah.
football,
Yeah.
I'm watching football.
Yeah. The only issue is that, like, obviously we couldn't. Part of me wishes we could do like basketball or baseball, and have like 83 games of NFL
Yeah.
for your team. But then I also know that you'd be like watching your 8th stringer for like 30 of those games.
At least.
You know, because your other guys would just be hurt,
All the time.
just hurt.
Yeah.
So, but it also,
the average football span would be 3 years.
yeah, right, right. Not consecutive either.
No.
it'd be
Yeah.
3 years over the span of 6 years.
He played for 3 seasons and then gave up. It was like
He
he
played-
played 16 games.
Yeah. But that being said, having only 17 games it does give you that like once a week make or break it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
The stakes are so high.
The stakes are so much.
Like
the,
with baseball,
the fact
it's a
that
series.
one game in the playoffs and that's it. It's just like so much.
Everything.
It's a game 7 every game.
Mhm.
You know.
And somebody comes out, fucking fumbles the ball.
Yep.
Like so much chance.
Changes,
so much chance.
Changes the
Yeah.
whole game. Changes the whole game.
But we're getting there, man. We might start putting together some brackets coming up soon.
Maybe I'm a little early. I think
It is
still.
early, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, fucking of course we are.
I love seeing it like week 3
Yeah.
Week 3, they're like, this is the
If
playoff.
the playoffs started today,
If the playoffs started today after 3 weeks of playing,
and it's always like
this
the
is where-
Jaguars and the Lions
Yeah,
are like
dude.
undefeated or
You're
some
like,
shit.
bro, what is going on, man? Yeah, man. That is a solid game. Any gambling tips you want to give on today?
Don't gamble on your team.
Did you gamble?
No,
Okay.
no, I will
was
not.
gonna say.
I've that bit me in the ass way too many times. There's a bunch of Dodger fans that talked about I've watched too much money exchange hands, and the anger in my heart just built because people were betting on the Dodgers, and
Yeah,
it's
never
like
bet on your team, dude. Never bet on your team.
I love my team, and I know my team. My team has let me down.
Yeah.
That's what my teams
Yeah.
are for.
I don't even think it's so much that if you bet on them, they will let you down, because that's absolute juju.
Yeah.
If you bet on your team, they will let you down. That's
what you're betting on.
That is a law of physics
Yeah.
at this point.
That's it.
But also, I'm not a very rich guy, and the idea of not only being disappointed that my team lost, but also that I have to give money
You're
away.
just flushing money down
Ah,
on something that
dude.
disappoints you year in and year out.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
marriage. That's being in a long-term relationship. I'm just invested
Never
in
good.
something that just gets mad at
Never
me
good, man.
all the time. I love you, Abby.
Yeah. That's why I'm single, man.
Dude.
That reason, not any other reason.
At this point, I'm in the lottery, and I'm playing it every week because I've invested too much time and money.
Yeah.
How?
How?
I hope Abby doesn't listen to this part.
No one makes it this far.
I know, no
dude.
one makes it
No
this
one makes it this far. I do want to think, how many times does your team have to let you down till you can change the fan base that you're part of?
Ooh, yeah. Oh, at what point?
Yeah, like how many times does your team have to go like 16-0, 17-0 for you to be like, all right, I'm a Patriots fan now?
Okay, now here's
When is
this.
it okay to finally jump on a bandwagon? Is it okay as long as you stay on the bandwagon when they become trash again?
Okay, yeah, that's the whole thing. So here's the thing: friends that you grew up with, high school friends, you know each other's teams.
Yeah,
So
right.
when you see them years down the road, you're like, oh, you still like this team, and they're like, oh, no, I like this team now, and then I get a little look of despise. I get a little side eye. I'm like, oh, you're a homie hopper, huh? Your team.
So it's never.
Yeah. I don't know why. It's this fandom thing.
It's tragic.
Like I can root. Like I was rooting for the Bengals in the
Yeah, of
Super
course.
Bowl.
I
Like,
root for the
on
Bengals
my
right
team
now.
going
I
in-
like the Bengals.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call myself a fan of them, right? I'm a Raiders fan, but I like the Bengals.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Like there's teams that you absolutely despise.
Yeah. You know what I think you have to do, actually, and this is like, there's no good way to do this, but I think it's got to be like 2 years of your team being bad, right? And then if you decide that you just can't take your team anymore, the only way that it would look okay is if you jump to another bad team.
Yeah, you start up from the ground zero.
Yeah. That way when they're like, oh, you like the Bills? I'll be like, yeah, since 2015.
Nah.
When they were still bad. And I know all the history.
Or you jump on and be like, oh, I followed this guy since college, and now he's on their team, so I started rooting for them
I
because
see,
of
I
like
see
that
what
guy.
you're saying. But then you have to look at some history, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, because I watch college, so like
You watch college, yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the only way, because otherwise, I mean, you're just
You're an asshole, dude.
yeah, exactly.
You're a fucking
Like,
asshole,
I can't
dude.
look at you with the same respect if you're just fucking
Yeah,
a new team every
Yeah, you're
week.
just like,
Ugh.
oh, man.
Right?
I wish you could do. I wish you could do that.
I wish, right?
I was like, I'm a Bengals
just
fan.
don't
this
have
week.
that in my heart.
I would, if I could just hop teams like on a basis, like every few weeks, just when they're hot.
Oh, it'd be so great.
It'd be so great. I'd have like 30 jerseys too, just all different teams.
Yeah.
You know? It'd be amazing.
Wouldn't it be? Like if I was just a fan of players and not teams.
Yep.
But
Bliss.
here I am.
Probably be bliss.
It would be.
Yeah.
But here I am.
You think like individual sports are like that?
Oh, I mean, I'm a fan of UFC, and yes, 100%.
Yeah, right.
But-
And you're just a fan of people.
Yeah, exactly.
you're not-
and then
you're
like I
not-
follow
you're
him
not
on
like-
social media.
You're not like a McGregor fan if McGregor's not fighting. Obviously, you're gonna watch it, but you're
Right,
like,
but I'm not like, oh, I'm not watching because McGregor's not
Yeah,
playing. Or,
exactly.
Like, yeah,
you know, you're not.
but when my dude is fighting,
You're
you're
on the-
cheering from a dude, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
But then there's people that hate your dude.
But then what? See, the whole controversy here is when you have obviously you're having more people that like each other, right? I can't think of another person in McGregor's weight right now.
Okay.
Poirier.
Yeah,
Poirier?
Dustin Poirier.
Dustin Poirier. You like both of those guys.
Yeah.
I know I like both.
I do too.
Then when they go against each other, you have to pick a side. That hurt me.
Yeah.
I picked Poirier, luckily.
I did too. Yeah.
But like that hurt.
Just because I knew he's on his way up and Connor's on his way down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like them both, and I did the same.
It hurts,
thing.
dude. It hurts.
Yeah, but there's fighters that are really fucking good that I like, and then there's fighters that are really good that I don't like. And
Yeah, like there's one guy.
There's Kamzat.
Kamzat.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Oh, he's the Russian guy, right? Yeah,
he's up and coming, and he wants everybody to hate him.
And he's underneath Khabib, right?
He's in that camp.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said underneath him.
Yeah,
He's being trained by him.
Yeah, and he's fully buying into being the bad guy. He
I like
doesn't
that.
give a fuck.
I love those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's smashing people. So it's like I
can't really dislike you just because even though you're trying.
Yeah,
I don't dislike you.
He's fucking smashing.
Yeah.
There's a UFC this weekend that's gonna be. I mean, they're all good.
Night?
They're always
they're
good.
all great.
They're always
They're
good.
all great.
Yeah, I love watching
just violence. That's why football is great.
Yes,
just violence.
I like watching car crashes. I like it all, dude.
Like the hockey fights.
Oh, one of my favorite websites.
Obviously the best parts of football is a crazy tackle.
The mad hit.
Yeah,
like,
dude. Violence. Love it.
One of my favorite websites back in the day in the early internet was psfights.com. Public school fights. People would just upload their school fights. Yeah,
that's great. Yeah. That's good.
I loved it.
That's
Kimbo
great.
Slice, all those fucking fights of that dude. Oh, just like violence, pure violence.
Just
fucking,
violence.
Yeah,
just no technique or skill. Just violence.
Yeah, early UFC.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, and that's one thing I like about football. It's just these fucking gladiators just going at it. Car crashes,
dude.
Yeah.
I should start watching rugby.
Oh yeah, so I could get into it. I got to learn the rules. That's the thing, because that shit looks violent.
I think it's just hit that guy.
Smear the queer. Yeah.
It's
what it looks like.
It's smear the person now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So you can't say queer, you queer.
I know. How queer is that?
Asshole. Gay ass motherfucker.
Fucking fag.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
We had our... Yeah.
I'll cue the music up.
Yeah.
We're fucking... There it is. We're back on
We're
track.
back on track.
It feels oddly... Yeah.
Hour 36.
It feels shorter this time.
It feels...
Because we got through everything.
Because we got through everything.
Smoothly.
Because we got through everything.
Yeah.
Honestly. There was a point I thought we were going a bit long.
I did too.
We're good.
Yeah, but we were mixing in fantasy. I started thinking. I was like, yeah.
Exactly.
So, hey, we're right back on track.
Back on it. Got video this time. It looks like shit.
Yeah, you're gonna watch it and you're not gonna put it up.
You are welcome. It's going up.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Fuck it. All right. Well, here we go, bud.
Yeah.
Love you, bud.
Love you too, bud.
What the hell is even that?
Daddy, chill.